Yes, top of the morning, top of the morning. You know the vibes, man. The news by Shanewz, man. Motion talk, man. I haven't given y'all one of these at the desk in a little bit of time. But today we're gonna do that, man. We're gonna do that. We're at the desk. Um, I got a lot of topics that I want to run through. I'm gonna be, putting it all together right before your faces once again. Um, I'm gonna be time stamping a lot of this because when I'm done, I want to throw some of these clips up and out and about. Um, but first and foremost, let me get to sharing some of this real quick because I know sharing is caring. One thing about the news by Shanewz, man, we are turning it up, man.
Ultra fire cervical.
First, let me make sure I'm loud and clear, man.
Doctors are using it. Orthopedic
Make sure I'm
expert
loud and
recommendation.
clear.
Cervical traction pillow.
Make sure.
Orthopedic doctors are using it. Orthopedic expert recommendation.
Okay.
Cervical traction pillow.
Yes, you can hear me good, right? You hear me? Can you hear me? You hear me, right? Man, I'm gonna get to some topics, man. All right. We're gonna get to some topics. Drown. Time to drown them in the sauce mix, man. It's time to drown them. Because what I've been noticing, right? When you stay out the way, right? And these guys, that's all they want to do is get in the way. And you don't, you just be doing you, right? This was another week. I just did me, right? I watched, I've been observing for quite some time, right? I did not let out my plans. I said, I was like, I'm not even gonna tell these guys I'm popping out. I'm gonna pop out, I'm gonna put in the work, and I'm gonna disappear on them, right? Because one thing I notice about the internet, right, and these content snakes, there's a whole bunch of them. Not only do they not know how to do them, right? They claim they don't watch you, but then they try to emulate and copy you. Or they, one thing about the internet is a wide open space. That's why I laugh at these guys that have time slots and they try to organize gatherings and all of that. Like, you niggas been lost, man. Organize your life. Like, Mano said something. I'm probably share that on this live too about take my glasses off, looking in the mirror, self-reflection. See, a lot of you guys don't look in the mirror enough, and the niggas that you claim you look at, that's why I used the thumbnail that I did, idol worshiping and idol, what's the name? You really don't even idolize them. You idolize the people that you despise, and it shows how you carry it. That's why you then emulate them, or you try to get in their way, or you try to stop their message and all of these things, man. Smash the like button, man. We about to cook, man. We already cooking, but hit the like button before y'all already up in here, right? Before I even get into the boxing, because I actually covered the boxing this week, and I did it for a specific reason. Last night was Top Rank's last telecast for ESPN. Shanewz boxing. Before that, Jackal Fitness. This will be the third network. Yet I still rise. HBO. I covered the last HBO telecast at the Hard Rock in Atlantic City. Yet I still rise. Top ranked yesterday. Covered the wonderful time. This weekend, congratulations to Shushu Carrington. Also, Xander Zion, Emilio Vargas, Polanco. We're gonna get to all that in a second, man. But I want to start off with Gilly the Kid and Charleston White. Did Charleston White go too far? Right? Or is Charleston White just being Charleston White? And also, I'm gonna play it, man. Did Charleston White kind of, sometimes a lot of stuff is said, but when it pertains to certain people don't want to acknowledge it, or they act like they ignore it, they don't hear it, or they don't want to justify it. But Charleston White says something about Gilly the Kid in response to Gilly coming at one of his friends, Cam Newton. And well, basically him too. But he spoke on basically making it sound like Gilly the Kid is a gatekeeper. Now we seen the interview with Joey Badass. Joey Badass kind of checked him. Top of the morning time. Hopefully you smash that like button for me, good brother. Salute. But we seen him kind of give off that gatekeeper vibe. Right? And Charleston White kind of went there also, but I think that's going to get drowned because of the other things that he said. I'm going to play all that, man. I'm going to play all that, and we're going to dissect it before we get into the box. Because when I get into the boxing, I'm going to stay on it for a little bit, then I'm going to slide on that because I was really out there. And the reason why I'm going to slide on it because, check this out, last night, the fights were going on, right? I remember this specifically, and I was laughing. I was like, yo, this is why I tell you guys, these guys that sit online and call themselves fans aren't fans. Yo, there were actual fights on. Good fights, too, by the way. Top rank undercard. Shout out to Brad Jacobs and Brad Goodman. Hella matchmakers. They know how to match up fights for their guys coming up, where they give the fans brutal knockouts and all of this good matchups. So, I was out there this weekend, man. Shout out, to me, doing my thing on the front lines, growing. And Quentin Randall was fighting. He looked very slim. I knew he was going to lose, right? But if you don't see what they're doing, and when I get into the box, I'm going to break this down even more. They're matching certain fighters because remember, Quentin Randall fought the champion, current champion, WBO champion, Brian Norman Jr. Very ugly fight. Brian Norman won the fight, but he won the fight, but it was an ugly fight. So now they matched him with Rohan Palenko, Dominicano. Que lo que, mi gente, right? Great fight. He beat the shit out of Quentin Randall. Quentin Randall had his moments in the fights, his occasion, getting off a couple times. But if you know what they're doing, they're really trying to line up a fight with Polanco and Brian Norman Jr., especially if Brian Norman Jr. is successful against Devin Haney. Right? See, this is I pay attention to the chessboard, not these guys that look, and I look where I'm tired to sit. Not these guys that sit online, right? Fights were going on, right? I watched it, I laughed. I said, yo, look at this. You niggas are sitting online on a panel, whole bunch of you niggas. There are actual fights going on. You're the fans. But you guys are online arguing over a potential fight that has not even happened yet. Granted, it's on the calendar, but it's July 25th. They're not fighting until November. You're online arguing, debating over things that you have no knowledge about. None of you guys never seen a contract. None of you guys never seen a term sheet. You never seen a manager agreement. You never seen none of these things. But you're online debating about these things. Yet you're supposed to be fans of boxing, and there's actual fights on. What does that say about you as a fan? Now, you're really not a fan, but hey, what do I know, right? But I'll touch on that more when I get to the boxing. But I do want to go over here. Put that right here. Shout out to my grandmother. That's what she used to say. Put that right here. Right? That was her thing. She used to always love saying that, right? Shout out to my guy, Coach Kenny. This was the Coach Kenny challenge. I knew this was gonna happen once I got live, man. Hold the mic, man. We're cooking that, right? Big motion. Shout out to Andre. Let me show this. This is Andre Rozier. They left yesterday. He reposted this as well. Havoc in the building. We are in the hurt business. He took a whole bunch of kids down to Florida. He has a tournament down there. A lot of the kids. One of the kids in this van was going to fight Amani, but he's not fighting him because they are going down to Florida for a tournament. I think registration starts today and the tournament starts. Shout out to them. I believe NY Cops and Kids helped to sponsor this. So shout out to them as well. This is dope, man. See, I'm a real boxing fan. That's why I'm speaking on this, right? But they loaded up the van, man. Look at all these kids. Inner city kids, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, all going down to Florida to fight in the amateur tournament. Right, so this is pretty dope, man. Shout out to Havoc and this man on the shirt, Marvin Hagwood, man. How is the content looking now? But yes, that is Andre Rozier, Coach Dre, a pillar in this boxing game. Many champion fighters, Danny Jacobs, also used to work with Edgar Berlanga, his nephew Curtis Stevens. I don't want to miss any names, man. You know, it's too many to name. Shout out to Dre. And you can see he's still actively with these youngins, man. These are young amateur fighters, man. So salute to Dre and Havoc in the building, man. I want to go over here to Charleston. Right, there goes my cousin. Look at my cousin, man. That's my cousin. I'm proud of him, man. Love this guy, man. This is Buddy McGurn, one of his fighters. Buddy is an international player. That is why I be holding down the rec center. You know, he's an international player, but he started in the rec right here. Now he is a broad international player. My cousin Buddy McGurk right there, man. A lot of fighters, man. Look him up, man. Serious inquiries only, though, man. That's Buddy right there. Another one of his guys. Pedro and Jorge, right? Hopefully I said your last name right, good fella. Shout out to Coach Kane. That's the 50 push-up challenge. I already did 50. I did more than 50 already. Try to do at least 50 push-ups a day, man. Look up, check my motion out there. Look, I slow it down for y'all. Cause y'all always be talking about I don't do full range. Come on, man. If you see me on that ball, right? Look, the stuff. Look, that's full range right there, man. And I'm doing shoulder touches. Look, slow it down for you. You always talk about I don't do full range. To do what I did on the ball at my weight, I'm almost 240, side to side, man. You don't think I do full range push-ups? You guys are just pathetic. Like I said, a lot of y'all do self-reflection, man. Look in the mirror, man. Stop looking at people that you really idolize and then act like you despise. No, you idolize the things that I do and you're jealous of it, man. But it is what it is. I'll come to that understanding already. But that's the 50 push-up challenge. Once again, shout out to Coach Kenny for reposting it, man. Reposting. There goes Andre again, another repost. See, the sharing is caring, man. This is simple things that you can do as a content maker. But a lot of you guys can't do it because you guys are content snakes. You don't share content because at the end of the day, you want to be famous, you want to be all these things, but these are things that you could do free of charge. But like I said, a lot of you guys then sold your soul to the devil. Let me take that off. You sold your soul to the devil, and your actions and your moves show it, man. Your actions and your moves show it. But that was Dre again reposting, right? It's free to do, man. See, that's another way I expose a lot of you internet industry fake fans, snake weirdos. You don't even repost nothing. You guys are jealous fans, weirdos, snakes, man. These are hitters in the games, man. Man, let me play this brother's joint real quick. I like this. Do you have any of these signs right here?
More dangerous than you think. Number one, you bring people together. Anybody who possesses the power to make peace in the midst of chaos is dangerous. Number two, you are emotionally unavailable. Anything that you're not emotionally attached to can't hurt you. Number three, people walk on eggshells around you, not because you purposely make them uncomfortable, but because your spirit irritate their demons.
Let me stop that. I like that, man. Damn. That's what I bring on this internet, man. And I've been exposing that, man. You know what he said? You bring people on eggshells. I pay attention. That's why I pop up on certain chats and stuff like that, because I know my aura, my presence brings a lot of these because the internet is demonically ran, some demonic gatherings, snakes and all of that. But when you are Moses, like I like to call myself Moses, and you pop up, not only do you shake shit up, your aura, your vibes, you know the vibes, right? Fucks these niggas up. Gumbo hit me up the other day behind the scenes, and he was like, "Yo, this, that," and if Gumbo's in here in the chat, please, let him know, let it be known. Gumbo tried to tell me about certain people. I said, "Bro, I know already, man. I've been new, man. They can't hide no more. You know my saying? They can't hide no more. These niggas been envious, jealous, idol worshipers. The people they idolize, they really idol worship. They despise the ones that they're trying to be like, though, man. You guys are confused, man. Glasses off, self-reflection. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror, right? Right, what do I know? But man, that brother was spot on with that. Eggshells, yes, eggshells.
Number 4, your adaptability is impeccable. They can place you in the middle of the jungle, and you guaranteed to come out with a chinchilla coat and some gator boots.
Now look, I gotta stop that. I've been saying that. I said that about certain fighters. I said, yo, man, when they throw us to the wolves, we come back rocking the fur. That's what he just said. When they throw us to the wolves. Now, I was just in a room. Got busy this weekend, man. We got busy, man. The content is out. I'll probably put out my Stitch Duran interview at some point today, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I got to work, man. Hopefully you guys got some work, man. But yeah, when you are in any environment, you will adapt. Not only will you adapt, you will shine. You will shine. And I want to say shout out to Bernardo, man. Bernardo sat behind me at the weigh-ins, and then I watched the telecast. He said the corkscrew. Yo, did y'all see that this week? Me and Joe Dini at the gym, and I was talking about the punches. I said the corkscrew. Shout out to Bernardo for saying that last night in the Polanco fight. He said Polanco was trying to hit him with the corkscrew. Hey, what do I know? What do I know, right? What do I know? 4 in the building, man. Smash the like button, man. Likes are free. Don't be a jealous, envious snake your whole life. Hit the like button, man. You do have options, man. How's the content looking now? You guys are watching. Over 400, 300 over there on IG. You're watching. You just don't want to hit the like button. That is a sickness that you got to break out of. Break out of that sickness.
Oops. Number 5, you a smooth operator.
Man, let me stop it, man. If you don't know by trade, I'm a smooth operator. Loaders, trucks, street sweep. I'm a smooth operator, man. Smooth operator, man. A lot of you guys want to be smooth. Nothing, man. You a smooth snakes, but you're not even a smooth snake. You're a smooth rodent, smooth rat. But you're not even smooth with that, man. It shows, man. But shout out to this brother right here, man. I just wanted to share a little bit of his content. Look him up. He does a lot of these, man. Sharing is caring, right? Sharing is caring. We're running through the wall today. Here is my guy. They set him up good with this, man. I'm gonna go more on this when I get into the boxing, but this is courtesy of Top Rank, right? We have to shout them out because from reading material, one thing about Top Rank, now I get it, right? Why they used to flag a lot of my stuff is because Top Rank, when it comes to the visuals of their fighters, they own all of the rights. When you see a Top Rank, it makes sense to me now, right? When you see a Top Rank video or picture, they own that. So when you make content or you repost the content, well, I know they used to flag me all the time because they felt my aura. They was like, yo, this guy is a problem. But now I do use some of their stuff, but you see how I'm giving them their flowers and accolades. I say I do not own this video. This is their video, right? And I'm learning the game, right? This is educational commentary reaction to their stuff, but they own the video. So when you see a Top Rank fighter and something is posted on them, they 9 times out of 10 don't own that content. It's top ranks, man. It's top ranks. And now I realize that, and I realize a lot of these guys that was around me, they're jealous, man. They're snake. Because regardless of how they always used to talk about my content, man, I am Crow. Remember Crow from Cadillac Records, right? Yeah, this is my truck. I own the show. All my content I own, man. I took my own pictures. I put in my own work. Yeah, my media company. We have expanded, though, man. But now the delivery is crazy, and it's showing, man. It's showing. But shout out to Top Rank. They rolled it out for Shushu as well as Xander with their last fight card. I'll get to that when I get to the boxing. But I am extremely proud of Shu. Shout out to his dad. We chopped it up. I put that interview out. It's doing great. Members only, enjoy it. The rest of you guys can see the little bit of clips that I put out. Other than that, you will not get that content no more. But shout out to Gumbo. Gumbo, you've seen the full interview. Great interview. It's really for the dads, especially the black dad. Let me take my glasses off. The black dads that look like this. What color is your mother, right? Because that is my man from the community, from the hood, right? Brownsville is considered the hood. There's a couple wild spots in Brooklyn, the Ville, East New York. These are hard sections. Brownsville, definitely. And he not only came from that section, I'm going to share a little bit of this story. One of his sons was murdered. You know the story. She speaks about his brother Ike being murdered, right? Yes, his brother Ike was being murdered. That's Bruce's son. Yet through all of that tragedy, right, he still was able to guide Shushu, who now is an interim champion, but he's going to be the champion because when Oshaki and Schoolboy, I call him Schoolboy, Scooter, aka Cool Boy Steph fight, he will be elevated like a Brian Norman Jr. and the rest of these guys. But man, great story, man. Once again, congratulations to them. Thank you, Gumbo. Gumbo said, yes, sir, great interview. You know, Gumbo, it's really not an interview, man. You know, I know that guy, man. That's my man, right? But anytime, look, now what I do is, as a seasoned media personality, because that's what I am when I do pop out and cover these events and interview certain people. I'm a media personality. I'm the source, right? That is my guy. I watched his journey. And now when I do my interviews, right? When I do my interviews with these people, these are conversations that I share with my followers, my supporters, right? My family, Gumbo. And these are things that I've been doing for years. And I used to always tell people, I talked to this guy, I talked to that guy. They would be like, they'd be like these snakes on these panels, right? They're just jealous fans, right? And, they're jealous fans. And now I share this. Right, and I shared it. I seen him. We all walked in together. You see, Coach K. Karambe gave me my flowers. We all walked in together, and I was like, "Yo, let me get you now, man, because I know you're gonna go in there." You heard what I told him. I said, "Yo, you rock many hats." Before we all go in and set up and do what we do, we all have a job to do, right? And I did that interview because I had to, and I did it mainly for myself, just to show that I'm not like most of these content snakes, fakes. Jealous crabs. You heard how I opened that interview up, Gumbo. I really wanted to say what I'm going to say now, but you have all these fake black nationalists and these fake black content creators, so I didn't want to say that, but I said it in my way. But what I really wanted to say to him was, man, as a black father coming from poverty, the projects, right? You not only defied the odds, you set a standard to show that. Because a lot of times in our community, right? Let me take my glasses off, check the vibes and the sauce out we cooking. A lot of times in our community, as black men, we are downplayed as we do not take care of our responsibility. We leave our children to fend for themselves, raise themselves, right? We have all these baby mamas. We do all this stuff. But this man, like I just said, lost his son to murder in the streets in the community, but has guided his other son. He has a whole bunch of kids. I'm not going to go into all his personal background. But this, no, when I say, yo, man, I am proud of you. You are a pillar of the community. You set a better standard for the community. And last night, Shushu did it. Shannon Briggs, Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson, Zab Judah, Danny Jacobs, and now you add Shushu Carrington to the mix, man. Yes, man. So and I'll get more into that when I get into the boxing, man. We're cooking, man. How's the content looking, man? How is the content looking? But once again, man, shout out to my guy, Big Bruce, man. You know, you are living the vision, brother. And I thank you for letting me have that moment, that interview, and just giving you your flowers from one Black father from the community to another, man. Because a lot of times we sit on here and we watch these clowns, respectfully. These niggas are clowns. They dumb down the culture. They do gimmicky shit, right? They do gimmicky shit, and people push that. But why are you not pushing my man who lost his son in the streets, but guided his other son to a world champion? How is the content looking now? But yes, that was Shoe York right here. Top Rank asked him a series of questions. This is their content. I'll play a little bit of it. But they asked him a series of questions about the dollar pizza. And they set him up. Then they asked him about Brownsville last. Right, you guys probably seen it. But, you know, I'm not going to play. This is their content, man. But we'll get to a little bit of that when I get to the bottom. I got to get over here. Look, I'm almost 30 minutes in. I didn't even get to my opening thesis yet. Yes, the opening thesis, man. Let me get to my opening thesis, man. I didn't even get to it, man. There he is again, Shushu. Proud of you. Xander. All these guys won last night. Great card last night, man. Great way to close it out. Let me stop. This picture right here. Oh, man. This is why I'm glad I'm a photographer now. Look at this picture right here, man. This is history. This is the late greats, man. Two of these guys are no longer with us. This guy is an elder in the community. This is Louis Farrakhan. They were all young, fly, look, Dapper Dans, right? This is Louis Farrakhan. This is Elijah Muhammad, the founder of the Nation of Islam. And this is Malcolm X, man, 1963. Man, look, you know the stories and all of the what's names that they said they transpired to have Malcolm killed. But look, at one point, they were all together. They were all brothers. Right? Look at this, man. I seen this picture. I was like, man, see, that's why I'm into photography now, man. Pictures last a lifetime and forever. Look at this picture, man. Look at this picture. Let's let that soak in, man, right? Oh, man. I had look, this right here, I'm going to play this. Great content. This is a lot of these guys on your channel. Look, Gumbo, if you're still in here, this is you was talking about this, Gumbo. Pay attention. Hopefully you're still in here, Gumbo. This is for you. You was talking about this, you see? These guys can't fuck with me with the content no more. You was talking about this, Gumbo. Look, and I got it right here for you. Pay attention to what this brother said.
You got to pay attention to people that watch you in silence, follow you in silence.
This is the easiest way to spot frenemies.
And the only time they speak, comment, or say something is when it's something negative. One of the easiest ways to spot frenemies, people that hate on you in disguise, but they follow you, is pay attention to who speaks when it's time to disagree, it's time to argue, oppose you, but the whole other time they're silent. Those are haters in disguise. Those are monitoring spirits. Those are people that can't wait to disagree with you.
Yeah, have you heard that, man? Come on, man. Gumbo, you sent me something. I told I said, don't worry about it, man. I am him. I know everything. I speak with God, man. Did you hear what he just said, though? That's YouTube boxing right there. These niggas love to argue, right? They're fans. They love to disagree. That's how they think they come up. Somebody else told me something that, yo, that's why these guys think they can fuck with you because of the YouTube. No, they can't. YouTube is just an avenue to express yourself. If you on YouTube and all you doing is arguing, debating, or being judgmental, you have nothing going on. I come on YouTube, it's like I presented catalogs of bodies of work from Earl Spence to Jihad Tucker to myself to $1 Million Marley to Amani to Joe Dini Chronicles. Look, you see, I'm just running off names. a catalog. The Russell brothers, Tony Harrison. Shout out to Tony Superman Bear Harrison. Great fight last night. All these guys. Keith Thurman, right? List goes on and on and on and on and on and on, right? On and on and on and on and on and on and on, right? Of things that I could present. Bodies of work. Bodies of work, right? But you niggas come online wanting to argue. Present some fucking work. You know, I always say, show me your work, man. Niggas can't show nothing but an argument. This guy was spot on.
Been hating for a long time, but they couldn't show it. So that one time that they got so triggered that they say something crazy or they leave a paragraph on their post, you say to yourself, damn, you don't have nothing to say for the last year, but you leave a paragraph when it's time to disagree. You leave a whole paragraph.
Oh, man, you leave a whole paragraph. You know how many niggas I blocked because they used to do that, right? Like, damn, homie, not is my source making sense? I was like, damn, nigga, how long you been jealous? How long you been a snake? How long you been a snake, nigga? You was a snake, nigga. You sat back just watching. This look, all these niggas is YouTube boxing niggas. That's why they all are comfortable together. Going back to what I just said, I have them in eggshells. Take off the glasses again. Eggshells, man. You niggas are snakes, man. But I am Moses, man. I come through with that rod and I will cut your motherfucking head off, nigga. Because I'm for sure with it. I don't have to go to the Trump no more to go get it. It's on my side, man. It's on my side. But that was for you, Gumbo. Hopefully you call. He said facts. You did catch that. That was for you right there, Gumbo. That little bit of segment right there. I still didn't get to what I need to get to, man. I didn't get to it yet, man. I'm gonna get to it, man. God damn, this shit like, look. There goes my guy, Shoe. Yeah, this is another one of Top Rank's posts. Look at Shoe, man. Look at Shoe. And there goes Coach K. Shout out, yo, Coach. I said I had to get my drink. I'm talking so much, right? Shout out to Coach K, man. He made my day too, man. He gave me my flowers when we all walked into the weigh-in. That's Coach K right there. That's his coach, man. World champion coach right now, K. Karam. Look, he was with Shakur. This isn't his first world champion. He was with all those guys. Keyshawn. This is look now. All right, K might get mad at me for talking about this, but I'm gonna talk about it, right? Look, I'm tying everything in today, man. But this is boxing. I didn't get to the boxing yet, but this is still boxing. Coach K. Now you always hear the stories about Teofimo Lopez getting his ass whooped, right? Throwing out the nigga word with Keyshawn Davis and all them, right? That's one of the guys right there that beat him up, man. He used to coach Keyshawn Davis. Now I shouldn't talk about this, but I don't want to talk about it because I'm in boxing media. My personality mode. That's Coach K. Coach K whooped his ass. Coach K used to fight too. Look him up. K. Karamba used to be a fighter too. That's my guy, man. Smooth operator, man. But congratulations to you, Shu, the whole team. Man, proud of you guys, man. Proud of you guys, man. And look, this is another thing I want to say, man, for all you niggas, man. Jesus Shuttlesworth, Jake Shuttlesworth, man. Yo, get that bullshit out your heart, man. Or you're just gonna end up another nigga. If you can't see your brother, especially look, take my glasses off again, show my face. This is to all you fake blacks, you know, you Asians, you know what you guys are. You guys are infiltrators, you Fred Hamptons, you know, how my man turned on Fred Hampton and blew his brains out. For you type of niggas, right? Act like you your brother's keeper, but secretly you despise your brother. You hate your brother, right? If you can't give another black man his flowers or acknowledgement, you are worse than the devil. Because you are the devil in the same skin. At least the other devil, he does not hide it. He will tell you, right? But now how they move, right? And I'm gonna get back on code with the topic. How they move is they find niggas like you. I watched this infamous weirdo snake guy. He loves to use blacks that he knows are crash dummies to go at other blacks, and it works. It works. You see them talk about that with No Jumper, with Adam 22. Hey, what do I know? Now let's keep it moving. No, there goes Shu walking in. He's seen Abdullah. Look, he's gonna see Abdullah. Shout out to Abdullah. Abdullah, Tiger, all these guys were on deck last night. Look at Shu. Shu knew it was his moment, man. There goes my man right here. Look, this is my guy. He ran down on Joe Dini right here. That's the top rank. This guy right here, he's ex-military. Big diesel, stocky white dude right there. He's their military guy. He's their goon. Right? See, top rank got goons too. Don't sleep, man. That's the security right there, man. He's the enforcer. If you do something that you're not supposed to do, he is going to find you in the shadows. He's going to escort you out the building. He's going to kick you out, right? That's what he does. He was watching me the other day, man. I seen him, but like, my aura, man, I'm Moses, man. They say I just take over the room, man, and I'm professional. I'm professional, man. He was watching me, and then I caught him. I caught eye contact with him, and he gave me the head nod. Because I seen it, like, my spidey senses kick in, nigga. I'm in. When people looking at me, my spidey senses kick in, right? I caught him, right? I was in there working, doing me. And the spidey senses, the sword, I call it the sword senses kicked in. And I glanced over, I seen him looking at me. He gave me the head nod, like, yeah, I see you watching me. I'm killing it in here, right? I'm killing it, right? So that's their guy right there. He's always the enforcer. You see Shoes getting that escort in, man. And he's going to run into my boy, Abdullah. Dula knows. Dula about to get a WBO title in a couple months, man. There you go. Look at Shu. Look, Shu's a cool nigga. Yeah, you see, look. Yeah, that's that Brownsville cool nigga shit right there, right? See how he did that? Yeah, Shu was seeing him. She was like, what up? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what up, right? And shit. But, salute. See how they gave it up, man? Two young champions in the making. Look, they go to Mason Mall right there. I thought that was dope, man. Shout out to the 7 in the building. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Shanewz, what's going on? He said, I just got off of work. It was rough last night. I'm built for 15 rounds. There you go, man. You are, Chubbs. Come over here and soak up some of this substance, man. Soak up some of this substance, good brother. You are a good, honorable, righteous brother. You work hard. There's nothing wrong with being a hard-working man, Chubbs. It all pays off, man. Hard work and dedication, man. But salute to you for coming through, man. You know, you are a true supporter of the movement. But that was Shu coming through, man. Look at Shu, man. Fly Shu, man. Right? Got his lady on his arm. Oh, man. This right here. I'm going to get back to this when I get to the boxing. Yo, that was Chop talking about Floyd. Great thing. I'll get back to that when I really get on the boxing. Oh, this is right here. I had to play this. Shout out to this brother. This is me. Listen to what he says, man. Right?
I'm him. In real life, I've been him. I ain't just wake up and say I'm him. This shit was in my mom and dad. That was her and him. Me. Shit.
Yeah, I'm him, right? Yeah, I remember I pulled up on WCS and shit, right? He had a whole bunch of niggas over there talking boxing, right? I pulled up. I was in the gym. And I was like, nigga, I'm him, nigga. What you talking? You niggas is talking this shit, nigga. I'm here. What are you talking about, man? All you niggas just come off different to me. How can you talk about something and somebody shows it consistently, and I'm not him? Like, come on, man. You niggas is weird to me, man. And I'm sorry for saying it, but it is what it is. Like, you niggas that listen and jump on other niggas' dicks respectfully, and then try to down. Like, nigga, I'm him, nigga. I'm him. What are you talking about? You know I'm him. You just can't acknowledge it because you have, look, take my glasses. You have a sickness. You have a sickness, man. Right? But I'm here to cure that sickness. I am him. Shout out to that brother, man. I am him, man. Confidence, man. And shout out to the boxing gym. The boxing gym will give you that confidence, man. Maybe some of you niggas need to look in the mirror and start going to boxing gyms instead of just talking about it all the time. That is the lovely Telly, right? She's a gambler. She has a gambling problem. No disrespect. Respectful. She likes to gamble, man. Maybe that's why Wilder got rid of her. She probably was gambling a lot of money. But, you know, that was Wilder's former ex-wife or, you know, fiance, baby mother. But she gambles a lot, man. You know, maybe that's, you know, that could have been a part of the problem, too, man. You know, she likes to gamble money away, man. This right here, I'll get back to this. Mello was on the source, man. He was ready to fight KG. He wanted to understand it. Matter of fact, I'll let that play out. I'll let this play out real quick. I'm not going to go backward.
Bro, we were sitting there waiting for a long time. I'm in the suit, so Mello already.
Yo, look, shout out to my guy, B. Diddy. B. Diddy's from a gangster Crip hood. So you see how he was on it, right? Listen to what B. Diddy's going to say, y'all. How's the content looking, y'all? Yo, B. Diddy's from a gangster Crip hood in LA. Listen to what he says. He knew what Mello was on.
He changed quick.
What's up, Mel?
Yeah.
No, it's on. Okay,
Yeah.
where we going? Like, bro, what are you doing? All right. Mello outside. Human. I'm talking about, bro. Clouds is thing. Just, you know, we was out there so long. We watched everybody get on the bus.
Yeah.
Shorty get up all of a sudden, fast as hell. Like that, get up off the little post, fast as hell. All I see is KG walking. They got police officers, all type of shit. The nigga Mello telling the KG like, Mello, over, basketball.
Yo, now I shared this, right? Because if y'all don't know, for those that do know, shout out to my boy Nate. Yo, I was a Knicks season ticket holder. I was at this game. We had Knicks season tickets. I was at this game. This is the game where Carmelo Anthony got ejected. Remember when him and KG went at it? KG told them, yo, your wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. He got ejected. He wanted to fight him. That's when he was still with Lala, the mother of Kanye. Now, this all happened afterwards. I didn't stay around for all that. But when I seen this video, I was like, yo, I was there. I remember they was going to bang out, man. Carmelo waited for him to get on the bus. He was on his shit. I told you, Carmelo's really one of those dudes. I have had many occasions of being around him. Like I said, being a former Knicks season ticket holder, you go to these meet and greets and you have access to the players. Carmelo was, look, I know, right? You know the vibes, man. I've been around him. Amari Stoudemire, Shumpert, J.R. Smith. These are real dudes that God bless with a talent to be one of the top elite basketball players in the world, but they're real dudes, genuine dudes. And me being a former ball player, not as good as them, but I was good, right? If my man T-Dog or anybody else is in here that's official, they'll tell you, nah, Shaw was that guy, right? That's why I know a lot of the ball players. I was really him. I'm him, right? But being around those dudes, a solid individual, man. So that story right there, I said, yeah, I dig it. I know Mello was ready to get it shaken. He wasn't letting that nigga get on the bus without getting that understanding. And you see what they said. KG was like, Mello over basketball. He knew Mello was ready to. Mello wanted to bust a move, man. Mello wanted to bust a move, man. But, you know, they got to the understanding, man. But shout out to Carmelo, man. Like I said, official in the game. You know, he's from Brooklyn. He was born in Brooklyn, raised in Baltimore. But I guess that was the Brooklyn in him, right? Brooklyn, we go hard, right? Shout out to Mello, right? Oh, man, there goes the lovely, right? That's Shoes belt right there. That Shoes belt. There he is again coming in with it. Look, Shoe wasn't playing, man. Shoe left his mark, man. He's one of those guys from Brownsville now, man. Edged Stone, man. Edged Stone. Look at him, man. He had the shades on. Shoe wasn't playing, man. He was clean, right? How my man said clean. The lovely right there. Look at that rump right there. All I want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom. Just shake your bum. All I want to say, look, this is what some of you guys need to get into, man. Here we go, right here. This is what I was waiting for. God damn, right? Hold on, look. God damn. Yo, 44-minute mark, man. It took me 44 minutes to get to this, man. So don't say that I don't be on here vlogging. Y'all been in here. This was supposed to be the opening monologue, right? Did he go too far? Did he go too far with this? Let's dissect and break this down right here, man. Let's dissect and break this down. This is the controversial Charleston way. 44-minute mark. It took me to get to this, man. 44 minutes.
Look at him. A tag on the toe. My boy still clipping his toenail. Difference between my boy and your boy. Difference between me and you.
You interviewed a nigga on your platform who ain't nobody. And he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of them. Come on, man.
You say I'm a nobody. Your son is nobody now, nigga.
God
I'm
damn.
a human. I'm not a dead corpse like a cheese is, nigga. I'm a
Damn, now that was low. That right there was low. Did he go too far, y'all? Did he go too far, right? I know him and Gilly had the prior before, but is he going too far, right? Yes, Gilly's son was murdered, cold-blooded murder, man. They got the guys that did the joint. But damn, he apologized, and now he has brought this back up. Is he going too far, y'all? Feel free to put in the comments, man. Comment, man.
living, breathing human with a thriving, thumping dick, nigga. And still farting, nigga. Yeah, and burping. Yeah, your boy is nobody, nigga. So you got me confused with your toe tag boy. They left the boy with a hump in the ground. And you got the nerve to have a mouth like you a nigga to put a hump in your boy. Man, please. Yeah. No. Yeah. You know what? I know it's still a forward there. And I'm finna tell you some real shit, Gilly. You know why you don't like me? Because I came up out the mud and you had cash money. They kept dark in the closet. Now they say,
let's stop it right there. See, I think a lot of the stuff that he's talking about is going to get overlooked by this. But that was a pivotal point what he said about Gilly. And this goes back to what I was talking about earlier when I started the thing. Gilly was on, but he was kind of, they put the gate around him. He's going to say they put him in the closet. Let it play. He's going to say that they put him in the closet. He was a lit candle in the closet, but he couldn't shine because he was in the closet. Now, is that the reason why Gilly's on the type of time he's on? We've seen it with Joey Badass. He kind of comes off as a gatekeeper now. Wallow definitely said some shit a couple weeks ago all the time. Then you know that he's on some gatekeeping shit. These guys, that's what it is. Right? If I bring your name up and they be like, oh, you was this, that, how? If you bring the name up and you that dude, they supposed to be good. At least that's how I thought it worked. I know it works like that with me. If I go to my peoples and I be like, yo, you heard Jihad already talk about that. If I be like, yo, this is the guy, you know, it is what it is, right? That's how it's supposed to be, right? Each one teach one, I my brother's keeper, right? If you be like, yo, nah, man, that's my guy, man. Like Coach Renosa type shit, no, that's my guy, right? He's my guy. But how, you know, but pay attention to what they did. I know he kind of, to me, came more fucked up about this father-son thing, about his son being dead and all that, but he's dropping some gems here. He's dropping some gems, but like I said, it's going to get overshadowed because of what he's talking about.
You can write good lyrics. And I would say to myself, what use is a candle if you keep the motherfucker lit but put it in the closet? You was a lit candle, Gilly. And Baby and Birdman them put your ass in the closet and you lit up the closet where Wayne can come in there and get them raps. You couldn't deliver them rap like Wayne could. Now look at you. You on the podcast buffoonery. Silly boy. You very silly. You gimmicky. $1 million worth of game ain't gave nobody no game. Everybody y'all talk to did the opposite of what y'all did. Ain't nobody receive y'all game.
How y'all feel about that? See, we gotta dissect everything. How do y'all feel about that? Did he go too far? I think he went too far with, you know, the mockery of the dead. But what about that right there, man? Now, I remember this one particular Snake Plissken, man. I was telling him, you idol worship all these guys, right? Because you sit on the internet too long. You need to go get a job, brother. Go find something to do. Come outside. You go get a job. You sit on the internet and you want to talk about views and analytics and all that. Nigga, this shit's all smoke and mirrors, nigga. This is deals, man. But what he just said about $1 million worth of game, right? Who's really getting the game? How true is that right there, man? Dissect that. Are they really getting the game? Lil Durk. Where's Durk at? Durk is facing murder for hire, so did he get the game? Right? Charleston White, did he go too far? Is he really dropping gems too, though, man? Kodak Black, did they get the game? He's dropping gems too, man. And I'm definitely gonna slice this up, man, and put all this out. Because, you know, just because he says some effed up shit about the man's son, that's what he does. He probably did that just to get the light on him once again, to drop this right here, man. So, but did he go too far?
King Von, Lil Durk, Young Thug, Kodak, ain't nobody soaking up y'all game, nigga, but celebrity niggas. Oh, yeah. I still remember that look on your face, boy, when you came to the internet. Boy, I remember how them tears look rolling down your face with no hair on it. Yeah, I remember. I'm talking about, I remember that, like, I remember. But you know what I know, nigga, was bothering you? You got a pain that who has nothing like that pain. I ain't got that pain, nigga. You wake up with a pain I never have. Say, and I laugh like a motherfucker. Not in the beginning, I showed you some compassion because I was thinking, man, what if that was my boy? Thought that when I had compassion for you. But when I got mad at you, you know what I told you? I answered myself that question. Man, what if it was your boy? So, fuck that nigga son. It ain't my boy. Better heels than mine. Laugh like a mama. I came to be mean on it. Yeah, better your son than mine, my nigga. I promise. Yeah. Look at him. Got a tag on the toe. My boy still clipping his toenail.
Damn, man. Now, see, that's all people are talking about. But that's what Charleston White does. He go too far to deliver his message. Because I really think what his message really was what he was talking about. The $1 million worth of game. Are they really delivering game? Who's receiving their game? But he used Gilly's dead son in a fucked up way too, man. In a fucked up way, man. But how y'all feel on that, man? It's 6 in the building, man. How y'all feel on that, man? It took me to the damn near the 44-minute mark to get to that. I was supposed to open the show with that, man. I was supposed to open the show with that. But you see, I did it right. I talked, do a lot of stuff, the boxing and everything. But how do y'all feel about that, man? Don't get shy now, man. We cooking, man. This is what y'all want, right? This is what y'all want, right? Come on now. Come on now. This is what y'all want, right? This is what y'all want. Well, look, this is what y'all want. Tell me what you want from a nigga. Somebody let me know. This is what y'all want, man. This is what y'all want, man. But I'm going to go back to that in a second. I'm going to revisit that. That was like, to me, I was speaking with somebody behind the scenes. They was like, yo, when you going to do your video on it? I was like, I'm going to talk about it on my podcast. And I'll probably clip it. I was like, I don't want to really do a video on it. Because I think my breakdown right there, I seen it a different way. I know he was disrespectful. That's Charleston White, always disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. But he always has a message behind the disrespect. And I think the disrespect was so he could go at them and say how $1 million worth of game ain't giving game to nobody. Only the celebrities. Dirk, Kodak Black, Young Thug. These are all guys that went down, right? So who's really getting the game? That's what he was really trying to point out. And then he was trying to point out the fact that Gilly, like I said, and them are gatekeepers. They feel some type of way because he's what did he refer to him as? A lit candle in the closet. A lit candle in the closet. But that's how it be, yo. Listen, when you, and this is for Gilly, man. He said he wanted buffoonery and gimmicky shit. But when you were hot, man, and I don't know if he sold his soul, but when you sell, and that's how they're gonna do you. That's how they're gonna do you. If you have a deal, and they know they own you or they have your rights, that's how they do you, man. Sometimes it's the best to go independent. Hey, what do I know? How's the content looking, y'all? How is it looking? How are we looking? That was Charleston. I got to it for y'all, man. It took me 44 minutes, man. That's for y'all to be saying I don't be on here giving y'all the source. Now, a lot of y'all was over here. Shout out to the comments and stuff. Comment, man. Comment. Y'all were watching, man. Y'all are watching. Damn, it took 44 minutes to get to that, man. That was supposed to be the opening monologue right there. Let me get to this right here. This is Clarissa Shields. All right, we'll talk a little bit of boxing. Last night she did her thing, man. Y'all look, I'm gonna be comedy hour now. That's my guy Don Saxby, man. Lisa's gym, former fighter. He works with her too. Good to see these good brothers land on their feet. 12,500 last night at this Little Caesars section out there. She had Rick Ross walking out. Yo, 50. Damn. Let me shout out. Hold on. Yo, Fifth. Curtis, aka my guy, Boo Boo. Rick Ross walked Clarissa Shields out last night, right? Pay attention to this, man. 12,500, right? I'm pretty sure 50's gonna get at him in a second if he hasn't already, and say that might have been the largest, show he has done in a while, right? Walking up, Clarissa, right? He walked out, man. Yeah, that's what he did too. He said, I think I'm big me. Larry go. Hallelujah. Right? He walked it out, right? He said, I think I'm big me. Larry go. Hallelujah. Right? He walked it out last night, right? She looked good too, man. But Tony Harrison, to me, we're talking boxing now, y'all. I'm just talking a little bit about. I think Tony Harrison had the fight of the night on that card. Great fight. He got dropped, super bad, but good fight. Salito out of Brooklyn, Demetrius Salito Promotions. He made him earn every bit of that money, man. He put him in there with a tough fight, man. Tough fight for him last night, man. But yo, that's one of the former PBC guys, man. There goes Shu right here. Look, I'm gonna play this real quick. There goes Stephanie. Look, Stephanie, the ring girl. There he is, right here. Look, let's listen to Shu, man. Shu York City. If you don't know the Shu show, that's Shu York City. Shu got the charisma, man.
Brownsville, we're taking the title home, baby, and we're gonna take that world title home real soon. Trust and believe, man. We will be great, and we will be probably I might even mess around and be undisputed, the first undisputed featherweight world champion in the history of the four-belt era. Bruce Shushu Carrington, that's who it will be. Listen, I'm a surgeon. I'm gonna slice them up and I'm gonna dice them up. Any way you want to do it, I'm gonna do it the worst way. And if you ain't know it's the Shushu show, now you know. The Brownsville,
Yes, he said he's gonna slice them up, man. Shushu got the charisma, man. And a lot of guys are jealous, right? They're jealous, man. It's sad, man. Like I told my guy yesterday, I was like, I'm for sure with it. Yeah, I'm gonna let them sit up there. Shout out to Unc, man. I posted it, I reposted it, because we for sure with it. Or maybe pop the trunk because I will go get it. Because I'm for sure with it, man. Right? But shout out to Shu, man. Shu York City, he did it. Look, Shu came in the game. I'm gonna play. I got a vintage video with him and Coach Reen in the lobby of the Stewart Hotel. We was on many cards together. But to see their growth, I'm proud of them, man. He's the world champion now. Interim world champion is the world champion. It's just like when Cool Boy and Oshaki fight, he's gonna be elevated, man. He will be elevated. But he said he wants to be the first four belt era undisputed guy. That's a big a strong move right there, man. That is a strong move. 11 in the building. Smash the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. But I think he can do it. I definitely think he could do it, right? He has the team around him. He has the infrastructure. But boxing, at the end of the day, it's about your team and the people that you have around you. I like this right here. Let me let y'all hear this, right? This is for all the guys, right? Pay attention to this, man. Pay attention to this right here. Then I'm gonna get back on the boxing.
All men need
a woman to remind them of who they are, to remind them of their power. Because at times we do get lost, we do get misguided, and we lean on our woman. A lot of the times with men, woman is our inspiration. You see men turn their whole lives around. Why? All men need
women, right? Women. That is very. That's my guy Joey Badass. He was spot on with that. I want y'all to catch this vibe. A lot of times, of women, whether it is your mother, your significant other, your daughters. For those of y'all that have daughters like me, a woman can inspire you. All right, they can, and they should, right? Because why? They are Mother Earth. In order to be born into the world, you must be carried in. Like I'm dropping the signs for y'all. Pay attention to this. This is the source. You must be carried into this world 9 months, through whom? A vessel of woman. So yes, real men are supposed to get their strength from their woman via their wife, their significant other, their girlfriend, their children, their daughters. That is spot on. I just seen that and I was like, yo, man, deep message, but I catch it. I catch the vibes, man. But how is the content looking? Look, I've been on for an hour. I talk boxing. You know what? I'm not going to talk too much boxing. I'll let these guys that's what they want to do. I deliver my messages. I'll let you guys, the great debaters, the guys that really don't do absolutely nothing in boxing, you guys can come on, have your motionless rows and debate on this. Oh, yo, you know, like hate on that. Appreciate that, Gumbo, right? You know, talk about the fights. There was a lot of fights. Top Rank's last show with ESPN. What's next? Let's see. I want to see what you guys talk about. I know I talked to some people, but I'm gonna wait for all these, you know, these guys that don't go to fights, sit around and gossip boxing. I'm gonna let them do what they do, right? I'm gonna let them, you know, come on here and put out false information, and we'll see what happens next. You know, all these guys that sit online and debate and argue, they know everything. They know what's next. Oh yeah, Top Rank lost this. So what's next for Top Rank? That was their last telecast with ESPN. What's next now? So you guys that don't go to fights, aren't in no rooms, come on now with your narratives, and let's see where that goes. Right? Let's just see where that goes. But how is the content looking, man? Real quick, man. This is your time to critique me, give me pointers and stuff, right? Because like I said, I'm about to wrap this up. Let me see what's going on. I think I really don't need to make too much money today with Instacart, but I'm going to make at least $50. That's why, if you notice, I usually would have been out there on a hunt. I did 11 orders yesterday. Like I can make $50 doing one big order. So that's why you don't really see me pushing the line like that. My goal today is about $50. I'm not really trying to go too hard. I go back to my career tomorrow, right? So it's like I'll make a little 50 today. I really wanted to do this today, which I did. I'm gonna put out some more content. I still got, like I said, the Stitch Duran interview, which will be for members only. Once again, the interviews will be for members only, and I'll probably do like I did with the Shoo father interview. Put out a couple of shorts on it, because I noticed that's what these gimmicky guys do. Yeah, these guys, these old agents with no motion, no snaz. Look, you see, I didn't say swag, I said snaz. But I got the sauce. These niggas don't have no snaz, none of that, man. They just, yeah, when they try to put you in position and you don't got it, man. You don't have the look, right? You just don't have it, man. You're flash, man. A lot of you niggas is flash, man. A lot of y'all are flash, man. Y'all are flash. Yeah, I'm gonna go pay myself, man. Cause look, I did this whole live stream, right? Pay attention to this, right? Not one donation. You hear me ask for a donation, right? But I guarantee you my speaking points. And I didn't really go too much in on the boxing because I don't want to go in on the boxing like that. Because I've been paying attention to that for like quite some time. All of these snake content creators that claim they don't know me or don't watch me, not only do they know me, they try to take my speaking points. They do. They take my speaking points, right? And not only do they take my speaking points, yeah, they'll sit around for hours motionless, acting like they're official. Like, no, you're not, brother. That's why I'm not diving too much into the boxing. But I got real content out there. I got real boxing content out, man. That's how I'm on that now. Look, real boxing content. Look, this is real boxing content right here, man. Right? This is real boxing content. I'm just muted. See what I said? Shout out to Gumbo on that. I said, damn, they still don't know me. Look, they still don't know me. Look, this is real boxing content right here, man. Like I said, I could show these. These are mine. I don't have to worry about them, giving me a copy strike or flagging this. This is mine. This is my material right here. But they still don't know me, huh? This is for all you guys, you snakes in the grass. Look at my guy K. Karan back. Look, he don't know me. They don't know me though, man. Huh? Shout out to him. He's another world champion coach once again, man. His stats are building up, but they don't know me. Yes, you want my spot, Flash? Tell these niggas to post something that they did this week in regards to boxing, other than organizing a live stream, sitting around arguing, debating. Post something that you did. And you see, I like I said, I stay out the way, right? I don't even like going to fights like that no more. I like going to work. That's what I did. I work. And fight nights like yesterday, a whole bunch of tickets and all that. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I'll be like, yo, I'm good. I'll stay out the way. I'll let the fans that have been competing forever go and enjoy the fights. Because a lot of you guys have been fans of mine, respectfully. And you've been in competition. Gumbo said it, man, the other day, man. Gumbo hit me up behind the scenes. I said, Gumbo, I know. That's why I just stay out the way. Let these niggas that want to beat me. How does it feel to beat me? Right? Yeah. How they say it, Gumbo? He said, yeah, how they say it? Look, yeah, he was at his lowest point. But yeah, that's why he came back. Yo, 5 heartbeats, right? Eddie Kane fell off. But you see, he came back to the mountaintop, right? Because he never lost his snags, right? Yeah, he was cracked out on the streets, right? He was on the streets. He was down bottom, down there, like they said. But he always knew he was that guy. He was him. He seen Flash in them, right? Yeah, he told him, he said, how does it feel to be me, right? He knew, right? And look, Quiet Boy got him at the end, cleaned him up. He was back on top, man. Back on top. Eddie Kane, man. Right? That's why I just stay out the way, man. Go enjoy the fights, man. Get some content, man. Look in the mirror, man. Get your snaz right, man. Get your snaz right, man. Because you niggas really don't have it, man. I see it now, man. That's why you've been in secret competitions. You niggas be competing with no motion. Get your motion up, man. That's all I've been doing. I've been getting my motion up, man. I popped out with my guy Joe Dini. Look, I bring my peoples with me, and I let them shine. Look at all this right here, man. I ain't even going my bag yet, man. Look at all this, man. Look at all this. Look at my guy Joe Dini, Joe Harris box. He had on a Suffolk PAL shirt. I was mad. I said, yo, why you ain't tell me? I would have wore mine. You had on the hat. He had on this hat right here. Is this the one? Yeah. He had on the orange one, right? With this, I would have wore mine. I would have wore my Suffolk PAL boxing team shirt, man. He didn't tell me. Shout out to Quentin Randall. He lost last night, but he got another opportunity on Top Rank. You gotta have the moves, baby. Look, you gotta have the moves, man. You niggas don't got the moves. Look, see? You gotta have the moves, man. Look, you niggas don't got the moves, man. You gotta have the moves out here, man. Right? Look. Look. Oh, yeah. Y'all know Big Sauce can break it down like that, right? Gotta have the moves, man. You niggas don't got the moves, man. Look, you gotta have the moves, man. Look, y'all know Big Sauce can break it down like this. Look, come on, man. That's what the niggas always telling me to do full range. What's that right there, man? If I can't do full range, nothing. Like I said, I'm 240 pounds, man. I need to drop 40 pounds. But what was that right there, man? If I don't have full range of nothing, How am I able to do that? Right? All you niggas that sit online and always want to critique, like the joint I posted earlier was something negative to say. How was I able to do that? Right? How was I able to do that? Some of you niggas is a buck nothing and can't do that. You niggas is a buck nothing. Can't jump up on a bar and do that, man. Right? Can't jump up on a bar and do that. But will tell me, yo, that's not full range. That's not full range pull-ups. You niggas is a buck nothing. A buck nothing. And can't jump up on the bar and do that, man. That's side to side right there, man. You niggas is a buck nothing. But be in my comments. Oh, you're not doing full range. You're not doing full range, right? You're not doing full range. Those aren't pull-ups. Those aren't pull-ups. Look, come on, man. Those aren't, look. Yeah, I'm so heavy. I'm shaking the whole system right there, man. The whole system is rattling. The whole system was rattling. Oh, you don't do real pull-ups. Oh, you need to worry about what you do, nigga. Don't worry about what I do. What I do is what I'm doing, man. And shout out to my young boy right here, man. He just won the tournament, right? Look at the combo. Watch him throw the combos, man. Right? And this is for that clown that always talks about punches and punch sequence. My punches got me all around the world. My punches had me in the room the other day, man. Right? My punches had me in the room the other day. Where do your punches have you other than sitting on panels with no motion, organizing panels with no motion, doing shit with no motion? You half you boxing fans, so-called fans, don't go nowhere. Never been nowhere. But try to always downplay. Look, see, this is where my motion had me, right? My punches had me, right? My punches had me here. Where were you at, man? Where were you at, right? Where were you at, right? Where were you at? There goes the champ right there. That's Xander the champ now. Where were you at, man? Huh? We talking boxing now. Is anybody talking boxing? We talking boxing right now, man. We talking boxing. Where were you at this weekend? Where were you at, man? Did you do anything in boxing this weekend? Anything at all? Where were you at, right? That's Xander right there. Xander's the champion at. Where were you at, man? Look, there goes my guy, Big Bruce. Right? Where were you at? This your younger brother right here. That's his baby brother, one of his brothers. Right? Where were you at, man? Huh? Always talking boxing. Where were you at, man? I did not see you. Did you do anything in boxing this week? Anything at all? Anything at all? What did you do, man? Other than come online, attempt to jump online when you see somebody that's doing something and just get in the way. You niggas just get in the way. What did you do this week, though, man? Did you cover anything? This was the last ESPN card. I made it my business to get out there and stay out the way, man. Stay out the way, man. But I popped out, man. Did you do anything this weekend pertaining to boxing? Now, normally I don't even like sitting this close. I like being in the cut. But I said, you know what? This is the last ESPN card. I'm going to sit close. I was like, yo, I'm going to sit close. Right? I said, yo, I'm going to sit close.
Phil's boxing legacy with Big Bruce, Mr. Stitch, and Coach K.
Once again. Huh? That's what it is right here, Big Bruce Carrington. Just interviewed his dad. You know the vibes. The news by Shanewz Motion Talk, man. I got one of my favorites, Mr. Stitch, Jacob Duran, man. First off, man, it's always an honor to interview a living legend, man.
We're family, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Come on, bro. We're family. We're trying to drop that interview, man. I might drop that today, man. That man told me I was like family, man. You know why? Because we work together, man. We work together, man. WCS, if you watch this, please drop a comment, leave a comment. I told WCS that, man. I said, yo, man, that's Stitch, man. When I messed up his picture, that man said I was like family. I said, yo, don't worry, Stitch. WCS, we'll take the picture again, man. We ate lunch with that man, right? in Tulsa, Oklahoma, not New York. Not New York, Tulsa, Oklahoma, nigga. Right? That man told me I was like family. I seen him. I only did a couple interviews this weekend because I'm on the other type of time. But I like to interview the players, man. That man is a player, man. I had to tell him, yo, does this ever get old, man? You know what I mean? Because this was the last top-ranked ESPN joint, man. I seen Stitch in there. I was like, yo, Stitch, let me interview you real quick. Because you know what I'm doing now? I'm interviewing different styles of people, right? Because what I noticed from being in the game now, and me even changing levels, right? And elevating and becoming things, I'm like, yo, you niggas want to be content snakes and content crabs that idolize people, you're not going nowhere, right? If you really have a passion and you want to do something in boxing, there's so many lanes in boxing, right? Like Stitches, when I play the interview for my channel members, you're gonna see he talks about, you know, he wraps hands, he does cuts and all of that, right? But he's gonna talk about how he was in the gyms doing these things for free, just learning, being around the guys. You niggas sit online and don't be in nowhere, but yet you try to condemn people that are all doing these things. Like the Girl Scout nigga told me I was unsuccessful. My God, there's nothing that I do in life that is unsuccessful. If you told me that in my face, in my presence, I probably would have put hands on you. It made you feel some pain. I would have made you feel some pain and said, does that feel successful or does that hurt? Because these hands deliver pain, right? But you told me I was unsuccessful. And all I do is see you sip on wine and organize. Look, you niggas is weirdos. You sit online and you organize arguments like a woman. You're a woman to me, man. You are a woman. I get on my Mike Tyson shit. Mike Tyson say, you ain't man enough for me. You're not man enough for me, man. You want to argue. When I have a falling out with a man, I want that man to feel pain, nigga. I don't argue with men. I feel pain, bodily pain, nigga. Right? He said, only one gripe with Top Rank. I'm against riding the wave of, yeah, that's what they do, man. And consequence, man. That's the game, man. It's about money, bro. It's about money. They know, listen, last night, all of my Puerto Ricans, shout out to all of my Puerto Ricans from Jersey, June, his uncles, they come, man. Listen, the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans, the Dominicans, the Latinos, they support, they buy tickets. They buy tickets, man. The blacks, no disrespect, respectfully, these niggas just sit online. They don't do nothing, man. Niggas don't buy tickets, man. Niggas don't buy tickets. Niggas sit online with a penny. Oh, yeah. You niggas don't, you're not consumers. You're a bum-sumers, man. So I have no gripes with them doing what they had to do. I'm glad that they had my brother on there. I'm glad Shushu was on that card. And Shushu had his peoples in there. You know, I'm glad. You know, I'm glad Shu was on there. You know, at least Shu was on there. And we sold tickets. He sold tickets. So I'm glad he was on there. But as far as it is what it is, the black consumers, they don't buy tickets, man. These niggas sit online. They listen to content creators who are scammers, man. It is what it is. Somebody tell me I'm lying, man. See, you niggas don't want to tell me I'm lying because you niggas can't tell me I'm lying. Half you niggas that sit online don't support nothing. How many niggas do boxing content? Only thing they do is fight parties. I said it last night. We're talking boxing now. You got me started. I watched the panel. It was like about 6, 7, 8 niggas on there arguing. The fights were going on. Yo, the fights were going on. These niggas is online arguing about Devin and Brian Norman. Like, nigga, you're not involved with none of that. You don't know nothing about none of the terms. You don't know nothing about none of the agreements. Nothing that's going on with that fight. But you niggas is sitting online arguing. Oh, that's why this is it. Man, you niggas is weird, man. You niggas is some weird ass man. They don't do nothing. Don't do nothing, man. Don't yell at me. They give you out. Like, you niggas will find a reason not to get you. Oh, man, I don't got to ride. Like, come on, man. You niggas is bums, man. Boxing bums, man. I could have gave you niggas 5 complimentary tickets last night. You niggas would have found the reason why you couldn't get. Yo, man, yo, I missed the train. Look, yo, the train takes you right there. You niggas would have had every excuse as to why you couldn't got there. Oh man, yo, the train came, I missed it. Yo, I ain't have money for the train. Like the train takes you literally right there. It's the last stop, Penn Station. You walk upstairs. You walk right upstairs. You have to hold it there, Madison Square Garden. Niggas would have found the excuse. Yo, man, I couldn't get there. Right? I could have given you 5 complimentary tickets. Like, yo, here, man, go to the fights, man. When you get there, oh, you don't got an email, or you niggas an email, a link, and all this shit, right? But you, oh man, I can't print them out. Don't worry about it. I'll put them at roll call. Just go there, have your ID. Oh, yo, I don't got an ID. Niggas be having, yo, damn, you don't got an ID. You don't got a government issue. Niggas, yo, man, I don't got a license. Niggas always have an excuse. You don't got an ID. I'll leave the tickets at the roll call. Just go there with your ID. And you get the tickets. Go enjoy the fight. Niggas can't even do that, man. The blacks. I'm talking about the blacks, man. But the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Latinos, the Mexicans, they out there, they support it, man. That's why you see me working with my Spanish fighters right now, man. I told my guy, I said, yo, man, look, don't worry about it. He's going to be all right. You know why? Because the promoters are going to love him. He's going to sell tickets. His peoples is going to come support him. They're going to support him. Oh, Chris is having a fight. Yeah, they're going to come. They're going to support him. Win, lose, or draw, they're going to support him. The blacks, nah, these niggas hate. Oh, man, I want to see that nigga lose. I ain't going to that nigga fight, man. Yo, fuck that nigga, man. Yo, man, that nigga's fake, man. Yo, fuck that. Yo, niggas tell me I'm fake, right? I laugh at these niggas. Yo, I'm fake, but you can't do nothing real in life, nigga. What do you do that's real in life? Fuck this boxing shit. We only got to talk. What do you do that's real in life? When you always classify somebody as fake, yo, that nigga's fake. But you sit around all day, right? You sit around all day. You don't do nothing real in life other than gossip about niggas that's doing real things, right? What do you do that's real in life? Exactly. Click the link. You argue, nigga. That's all you do. That's all you do. Show me something real in life you do. I'll show you something real in life I do. I did it this weekend.
Now, does this ever get old for you, man? All right. The news by Shanewz. I got my guy, man. First off, man, I want to say I am extremely proud of you, man. You know, from the neighborhood, Brownsville, you know, you are a pillar of the community. And you definitely are setting a better standard for the community, man. One of the hottest right here coaches in the game, Coach K. Karambe, man. Appreciate you, man.
My man's coming up. He's doing his thing. You know, Simon, when he first started,
that's right.
Picking it up, you know what I'm saying? So, you gotta follow my guy. That's
right. Yo, God, we drowned him in the sauce. Yeah, we drowned him in the sauce. Throw it in their face, man. Nobody knows you. No, nobody knows you, nigga. I'm fake, though, man. Show me something real you do, man. Yo, show me something real you do, man. Nobody knows you. No, nobody knows you, nigga. No, yo, nobody knows you, nigga. That's why look, these niggas, right? I'm about to get up out of here and end this, man. Yo, these niggas tell on theyself, man. These niggas need friends. These niggas need companions. That's why they linking up. Yo, give me your number. Look, give me your number. Yeah, these niggas be linking up with niggas on the internet, on the computer. Nigga, get outside, man. Really network. I will never network with none of you weirdo snake niggas, man. You heard, yeah, that man is a world champion coach. Heard what he said about me? Yeah, Lord, I'm gonna get on my Eddie Kane. How does it feel to be me, right? How does it feel to be me, right? How does it feel, right? How does it feel? You want my spot flash, right? Yeah, you want my spot flash? Come on, man. My man K, man. I've been on many calls with K, man. I already said, yo, man, I watched you, right? It's like I watched him. I said, yo, brother, you're one of the hottest coaches in the game, man. I know you, man. See, it don't take much to give a man his props, man. You niggas can't do that, man. And some of you niggas is old as dirt. You niggas is dinosaurs, nigga. You fossil-ass niggas. You niggas is fossils out here hating. Old-ass haters, man. Old, tired-ass haters, man. It's out here hating, man. You niggas is old, man. damn near in the grave, man. Still hating, man. Still hating, man. In the way, man. I wish this shit was like the real Animal Kingdom. You niggas would have been ran y'all niggas off the Pride Lands, man. You niggas would have been ran off the Pride Lands, man. Oh, hating ass niggas, this in the way, man. But you niggas ain't in the way, because like I said, you do fight parties. You don't come outside. You don't come outside, man. You niggas is not outside, man. Not outside, man. You can't, yo, look, you niggas can't post no content like this, man.
Yo, Shoe York City, we getting that WBC tomorrow. It's the coach right here leading the flag shit, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, all good, man. All good, man. You niggas is not outside, man. Yo, don't nobody see you niggas nowhere, but yo, that's my man. Yo, listen, don't nobody see you niggas nowhere, right? Yo, I'm about to end the live, right? Don't nobody see y'all niggas nowhere. That's why you niggas don't post nothing. You niggas don't go nowhere, and niggas will see you and pass. I'm like, yo, and scream for you niggas, right? Step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith. You niggas is non-existent. You niggas is non-existent. You niggas be on the internet acting like you celebrities and you famous, right? Bring that shit outside, man. Yo, let me see you go to the park. Let me see you go to the mall. Let me see you go to the store somewhere and somebody see you and lose it. Like, yo, you just lose it because they see you. Let me see that, man. Let me see that, man. You damn sure don't go to no fights and niggas see you at fights and be like, yo, that's it. Yo, they don't do that, man. They not doing that, man. How is the content looking now, man? Huh? How is the content looking now, man? You niggas ain't pulling up to no fights. Right? Look, you niggas ain't pulling up to no fights getting none of this.
In the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
Hi, Arena. Miss you, girls.
Hey. Thank you.
I ain't even get no content with them this weekend, man. I didn't even get no content with them, man. I was like, nah. But look, I see the big picture now. I see why you niggas is jealous and mad. Right? I see why you niggas is jealous and mad. He said, and content's why I just be listening, bro. And that facts gumbo beyond weirdos, man. These niggas is snakes, man. You said it best the other day when you hit me up. These niggas is snakes, man. Shit is now. That's why I stay away from. I stay out the way, man. Look, I did it again this weekend. Look, I didn't even say nothing. I did it, yo. Shanewz LLC was out there, man. I was like, yes, I will be honored. I said, yes, I will be honored. This is the last Top Rank. Of course I'm coming. Of course. I didn't broadcast it. I said, of course I will be in attendance. A lot of my friends are around that know me, right? And for those of y'all, like I said, I don't take niggas to court, man. But if you slandered my name, if you slandered my business and my brands, just know I'm outside. We're going to get to the understanding, man. Just know that, man. If you slandered my name, you sat online and you talked about me, and you don't have an LLC, you don't have a business, that is defamation of character. That is slander. I could look, yo, my manager man hit me up the other day. We was talking. He was like, yo, man, I could take them to court. Cease and exist, right? That's what I could do, man. But you know, we're gonna cease and exist, man. Because every time you lie on my name, or you lied on my name, you lied on my children. You attempted to cost me revenue. I know all of this, right? But that's why we're gonna get to that understanding. I don't go to court, I hold court. Y'all understand? It's the difference. Ask that fella, right? That other weirdo fella. When I asked him, I said, yo, how am I weird, man? I was like, how am I weird, right? I'm weird how, man? I was Joe Pesci, good fella. He said, I'm funny how? How am I funny? You said I was funny. Tell me how I'm funny. I said, yo, I'm weird how? How am I weird? I do the same thing you do, man. Tell me how I'm weird. But then I got my understanding and I had to slide on him because he was just making a scene now. He was just making the scene, man. He said, oh, by the way, there's no one in the so-called YTBC started anything. Stop it. Facts. They don't do nothing. They don't do a mother effing thing, man. Other than brag about views, brag about subscribers. They not hitting no gears. They not hitting no gears, man. Yo, all the niggas that I see making moves, right? I was there, man. They don't have big subscribers. They're in the room getting to the motion. They don't go live and sit in front of a green screen talking to 200 people. They be outside, man. All the niggas that talk to all these people, right? I pay attention, man. Whenever I see them out covering fights, when they do cover fights, yo, their motion is garbage. They listen, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. They gotta get fucked in their ass. Yeah, talk about that. They gotta get fucked in their ass to get placed in the room. Then they gotta get fucked in their ass to even get access to people. And when they do get the access to the people, the interviews is trash. Right? Yo, the interviews is trash, man. It's trash, man. The energy don't be like this, man. Yo, the energy don't be like this, man. Yo, look at this energy right here, right? Yo, the energy don't.
Two Titans clash for the WBC featherweight title, unbeaten and unstoppable.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's 12 rounds for the vacant interim WBC featherweight champion, the share of the world. Do not miss this action between these two undefeated fighters and world-ranked contenders. Bruce Shoo Carrington, Potatoes, the Beast, fight time.
Yeah, the energy don't be like that, man. Yeah, the energy don't be like that, man. Huh? The energy don't be like that, man. Drowning the lies, man. Yeah, we are drowning all of the lies, man. We drowning all the lies, man. Drowning them. We're drowning the lies, man. Where's your content at, man? You snake plissken weirdos. You niggas is weirdos. Go sit online now and talk about all of this, man. Go sit online and talk and debate about this, man. Right? Go sit online and talk and debate about this now, man.
Watch as Armani enters fight mode. Tactics clash. And anticipation builds for the ultimate showdown.
Armani, I'll hit you in your throat so fast. And you told Armani, I hit you with the I'll catch you with the barbarian shuffle. Look, I know your technique now. You see that? Look, yeah.
My technique is straight in here.
I got your technique now. Look. Y'all want to see me get on him tonight? He's right here. He said, I don't know his technique. He's been showing me. I'm ready for him. I'm ready for him.
You know, it comes quick. Boom! That's how quick
I'm ready for him. I'm ready for him. Yeah, we all in here.
Yo, some of you niggas need to come to the gym so I can show you my technique, so I can whoop your motherfucking ass, nigga. Come up in that gym and let me be in fight mode. I will beat life out of you, nigga. I will beat life out of you, nigga. Come up in that gym if you think everything that I ever talked about was the game, man. Yeah, and let me be on my Poison Jones, right? Shout out to Cousin Poison, right? Poison cousin used to come in the gym with a chip on his shoulder and say, yo, who am I sparring today, right? Yeah, he used to be like, yo, who am I sparring today? And then, yo, coach would tell him, he said, yo, I'm knocking that nigga the fuck out, man. You better bring somebody else in here because he ain't sticking around long. Yo, come in the gym when I'm on one of those type of days. And be like, yo, you ain't sticking around long, nigga. I'm gonna knock this nigga the fuck out, man. Who am I sparring today, man? Yeah, who am I sparring today? Yeah, who am I sparring today? Yeah, who am I sparring today? Yeah, who am I working with today, man? Who am I working with today? You better bring somebody else in here, man, because he ain't sticking around long. I'm knocking him the fuck out, man. I'm knocking him the fuck out, man. Yeah, and that's for all you clown niggas that always talked about sparring ain't fighting, man. I know you never been in no gyms, man. No, I know you've never been in no gyms. You've never been around nothing, man. You're like, oh, that's sparring, that ain't fighting. Crazy.
Man, my cousin Junior Poison Jones, he done knocked out so many small partners in front of me. And called it. And called it. And called it. Like, yo, who am I sparring today, man? Oh, get somebody else too, because I'm gonna knock him the fuck out, man. I'm on that now. I'm on that. Who am I sparring today, man? Who am I working with, man? Get somebody else in here, man. Because I'm knocking him the fuck out, man. I'm knocking him out, man. But how is the content looking, man? We just having a little bit of fun. You know, that was this week right here, man. That was this week, man. Well, I want to show my other young boys. My guys are coming along. Right here he is right here. Here's one of my young, fighters right here, developing. This right here gives you that snap on your jab. Right here.
Master your stance. Unleash your punch's full potential
these
today.
niggas always talking boxing. Can they show it? Show it, man. This right here gives you that snap on your jab. Right here.
Master your stance. Unleash your punches.
Show it, man. Yeah, these guys be all these things, man. Can they show it? Show it. They keep me young, man. It keeps me young. It keeps me young. Show it, man. Y'all gotta show it, man. Y'all gotta show it, man. Y'all be in the gyms and shit. Show it, man. I need to see it from you niggas now.
Watch me mimic my friend's intense gym routine. It's all about the rhythm. Watch me mimic.
Man. Can y'all show it, man? Yo, my name ain't Coach, man. Yo, my name is not Coach, man. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Turn on that hook. Turn on that hook. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn on it. Soldiers, man. We talking boxing, man. We talking boxing, man. Work. We talking boxing, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we showing it. And we showing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hard punches. Hard punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Let's go. Hard punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work the body. Downstairs. Two hands, Big Justin. 2 hands. Side to side. That's Big Justin. Come on. Come on. Downstairs. Basement. Sit on that punch right there. Sit on it. Nice. On that bench. Sit on it. Got Joe right there, right? In the office. 1, 2. Snap it. Yeah, I got Joe, right? Yeah, I've been doing shit on purpose. Harder, Justin. Harder. 1, 2. Yeah, I be doing shit on purpose. Yeah, you see how I got Joe Dini? Yeah, Joe Dini always be trying to rub me off the bench, right? Yeah, you see how I got him? Yeah, he was just sitting on the bench. That's what he be doing, right? Yeah, he be quick to try to rush me off the bench, right? You see how he was just sitting on it, right? Yeah, I get on the bench and put in work, man. That's what I said. Oh, you on the bench? Yeah.
Now, if I would have been over there, he'd have been like, yo, I'm going over there. Right? You over there sitting over there, right? Yo, get your set on. Yo, get your set on, man. Yeah, you just sitting on the bench, man. Yeah, he don't like me slamming the weights. You see how I got him, right? Look, master content maker, I got him, right? I said, oh, yo, you on the bench? Yeah, you was just sitting there, man. Yeah, you was just sitting there, right? Yeah, I got him. Yeah, he was just sitting there, man. Yo, let me highlight my daughter's work real quick. Shout out to Coach Reed. Yo, Coach Reed be putting in that work too, right? Got some Coach Reed content, right? Coach Reed is a phenomenal content maker as well, right? Right? Where is the Coach Reed content? Right here. Here it is. Coach Reed recorded some of this stuff. I gotta find it, man. There's so much content from this week, man. Well, what did you do in boxing this week, man? What did you actually do in boxing, man? Did you do anything? Oh, this is the message for the dads right here, man. For the dads, real quick. Get them something.
This is what I tell all the fathers. You see your kid with a talent, kids usually don't want to do what they need to do.
Yeah.
You can't, don't let them break you down.
Yes.
And do what they want to do. Kids don't know what they need to do. You know, my nephews and them come around.
Yeah.
She want to chill, and when it's time to train and hang with them, and I had to tell Shu.
Yeah.
And as hard as it was for him, it was for me. I had to tell him, like, Shu, we got to train, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had to, so there's a lot of sacrifices concerning Shu free time. So for fathers, for parents, it's hard when you see your kids crying and they're begging to play with their kids, their cousins, and you got, you know, for the greater good, everything when everything comes into fruition, it will help everybody, even the cousins that.
That's right.
So
that's why he kicked the door in. Absolutely.
You just gotta stay.
Did y'all hear that? He kicked in the door, right? All his cousins that wanted him to play and you know, do these things. Now they're all playing, right? He's the world champion. But I wanted my God to deliver that message. And when you guys see, well, my channel members seen that, man, right? They seen the full interview. That's the vision right there, man. Look, it paid off. It paid off, man. Significantly, it paid off, man. Now all his cousins have, you know, roles, intricate roles on the team. Everybody does something, right? It all paid off, man. But how is the content looking now?
This is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplified, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Yeah, we put on for the whole LI, man. The whole LI, man. Strong Long Island. Long Island, where I got a wildin'. But yes, before I wrap it up, man, how was the content, man? Feel free to let me know, man. This is the constructive criticism time. Let me know what I could do better. You know, just let me know, man. Somebody let me know, man. Feel free, man. Y'all was in here watching. Just let me know, man. You know, shout out to Gumbo and Consequence. Let me see. I don't want to forget anybody. If you comment it, right? Just let me know, man. Yeah. But I'm about to wrap this up, man. I'm gonna put some more content out, man. So, you know, I might pull up on different chats. I hear these guys, you know, do what they do. You know, these guys that come online and talk a whole bunch of bullshit. Okay. As you can see, look, I just want to do one big $50 order. I'll do a big $50 order. Right? If I see a big $50 order, pop up, I might do that. I don't feel like playing around today. Right? And Consequence, how you doing, brother? This is the Source Experience, the news. My Shanewz, man. I got some new drops too, man. I got some new drops to put out, right? Look, that's one of my avatars right there. We was working, man. We definitely was. We definitely was working. Getting to the motion. Let's just trust the process. We are just getting started. I'm gonna get out the way now. Let all you weirdos rock and roll, man. Shout out to the weirdos, man. Get it in, man. Content weirdos, round up.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Helora. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.